All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we'll be showing you how I lost another $320 today trading NASDAQ. I'm on a second day losing streak, and I'm kind of pissed. I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of going tilt here, but I'm going to go through what happened, why I took the trade, when I took it, all this stuff. If you want to see me trade live on Kick, I am live Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time. Pop out. Link is in the bio. Anyway, let's get into this. So, today I took a long trade and I lost it. So, we're going to explain my bias and why I took it in the first place. So, if we go to the 1 hour, there was a new day opening gap, which was caused by NVIDIA pretty much being unable to transfer their chips from Vietnam and China due to tariffs. And because NVIDIA is such a large company, it caused this dip. Now, pre-market, the market hit this gap and we retraced off of that. But it did not hit equilibrium. As you can see, the dotted line and the candle did not hit equilibrium. So my bias for today was longs. I'm going to tell you why I was wrong. So pre-market, after sweeping that gap, market came back down and swept equilibrium of this fair value gap right here and started pushing out of it, and then immediately retraced after market opened and took out London lows. And there was an SMT that was created due to this. So I traded on NASDAQ because NASDAQ was the lagging index. So as you can see, these lows and this low, NASDAQ actually broke this low, while ES did not break this low. So after this sweep happened, I was looking for longs to take out London highs, both here and here. This was TP1, TP2. After the liquidity sweep, I look for a break of structure, a fair value gap, and then a entry point. So break of structure right here, fair value gap right here, tapped into the fair value gap, retraced into the fair value gap, entry after breaking structure to the upside. Now, as soon as I entered, we chopped for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes. I was sitting on the chart waiting for anything, and we actually hit this fair value gap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different times until we finally got a break of structure out of this, which I was very happy about. And I was very confident when this happened because it broke structure again, supplying even more bias that we were going to push higher. And then what actually happened was, as soon as we broke this high right here, we shit the bed. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive down candles, which is 30 minutes, and then stopped me out. Now, what can we learn from the trade? What did I do wrong? Why should I have not taken this trade? What I did wrong is that this was a super late trade for me. By the time I entered, it was already 9:40. I usually trade between anywhere from 8:45 to 9:30. So slightly past that range, but I was okay with it during the time because this was the exact setup that I wanted and that I usually take for my strategy. So I thought, okay, cool, fine, we'll deal with it. Second thing that I should probably have done was entered earlier. What I should have done was, after the liquidity sweep, I should have gone off of, entered off of this fair value gap getting hit with this candle right here and retraced into this fair value gap and then entered off of this hit right here. So instead of being this trade, it would have been more like something like this. something like this, so that it would have gave me enough time that I could have taken profits at this high, which is a 2.24 risk to reward ratio, or at least scaled down and taken one micro off of this trade. Obviously that didn't happen, and eventually it didn't matter anyway because the market wanted to go lower. And as you can see, Powell spoke at 12:30, and this is what happened to the market. That's another reason why I should not have taken the trade, because Powell was speaking at 12:30. The retail sales and core retail sales didn't really do anything to market, so I wasn't too concerned. But next time when Jerome Powell speaks, I do not trade because of what happened. And the third thing is, this is the second day in a row that I've gotten my bias wrong. What do I mean by that? So, as you can see on the 4-hour time frame, we are very bearish. Broke structure bearish, pre-market bearish again. Wicked into the new day opening gap and then closed bearish again. Now, we scroll down to the 1 hour. We can see the same thing. Closed bearish, pre-market, wicked up, closed outside of that, which means there's bearish pressure. I should have seen this and said, hey, we might be bearish today to take out these lows. And these lows even, with Powell speaking. So let's break down exactly what trade I could have taken if I had the correct bias. Now, I wouldn't have taken this trade because it's 10:30. That's way past my time. But this trade right here, first of all, hitting this fair value gap would have been an optimal trade. Market opened right here, 8:30. We sweep to the downside. We hit equilibrium on this fair value gap. And as soon as we hit equilibrium, we shoot back up and we respect this 5-minute fair value gap. And as soon as we do that, I should have been like, okay, cool. We sweep the fair value gap. We hit equilibrium. Get rid of this. Enter off of right here. Shorts. Bang. Entry. Stops right here. Above that fair value gap that got respected. All the way down to London lows. Now this trade, let's scroll down to the 1 minute. This trade would have been more manageable. 8:45 open, post macro, perfect setup. I did not see this because my bias was wrong. It's the second day that my bias was wrong. So I'm gonna have to do some more studying and some more just being better, honestly. But yep, bias was wrong. Trade was okay for having a wrong bias, and now I know not to trade when Jerome Powell speaks. Second day in a row I lost 320. I am on a new funded and I'm down, but we live and learn. We move. I'm gonna have to shake this off when I go to the gym today because we have tomorrow, and there's only one news, which is unemployment claims pre-market. So we'll see what we can do then, if I can get a trade. But again, if you guys want to see me trade live, I'm live on Kick every single day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Central Time. And I hope you guys learn from me, from my mistakes and my losses. And I hope that when I look back on these, I learn from this as well, and help my mental as well. So with that being said, it's going to be a wrap. I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.